Thank you to our sponsors: North Dakota Corn Council, North Dakota Corn Growers Association, North Dakota Soybean Council, Bremer Bank, Agri Valley Solutions, Prairie Ag, and Dakota Plains Realty.
This week's Agweek corn and soybean tour kicks off in southeast Minnesota, where farmers got into fields early but then dealt with too much rain. Yield specialist Joel Johannenmeyer says much of the planting for both corn and soybeans started in April and was done by mid-May, but then heavy rains in May and June disrupted weed and nitrogen applications. He says that's the opposite of last year when it was so dry, but he says all in all, crops are looking good.
We should finish this corn and soybean crop off in a timely fashion this year. Really, the rest of it, the stress through the growing season had to do with kind of those moisture levels. But from a maturity standpoint, I think we're right on par. So,
he says the most common disease soybean growers are seeing is white mold. For corn, it's tar spot. As for yields, he says right now it's all over the board, depending on the amount of rain. Our tour now takes us to eastern North Dakota, where I took a look at how the soybean crop is doing this growing season.
Spring was really drawn out this year. This field was planted on May 10th, so it's probably one of the earlier ones.
Troy Wiggin is a sales agronomist with Peterson Farms Seed. He says the area's soybean fields are in fair to good condition. The difference between those fair to good fields? The date they were planted.
Excellent field conditions and followed up by a really timely rain. Anything that was planted after that rain had a tougher start, drowned out, had a lot of seedling issues. So this one is probably around the best that you'll see in the area.
As for disease and pest pressure, Wiggin says aphids have been a problem this growing season.
Started coming along in mid to late July, started to treat them with over-the-top spray. And they're still around. Even in this field today, you can still find some aphids. It's just a common problem this season.
When it comes to potential yield, Wiggin is optimistic.
So we're standing in a 08 maturity enlist soybean field. This is a bean that we've been selling for a number of years at Peterson's. It's great on IDC. It has excellent yield potential, and it also has a very strong disease package as well. A good month and a half out on harvest on this field, and the yield could be good. We got about 2 inches of rain last week, and I think that's going to be enough to pull it through. So I would say safely 40 bushel plus for this field.
We continue our tour next week. Thanks for watching AgweekTV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.